Feeling summery, but maybe you're thinking about doing a little bit of spring cleaning or perhaps a whole spring makeover, maybe repainting. But here's a question that has come up, I'm sure, in your home if you've done painting. What do you do with that leftover paint? Connecticut is actually one of the first states to set up a statewide system to recycle leftover or unwanted paint. Joining us now is Paul Frazina. He's the Director of Communications with Paint Care. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Paint Care, what is Paint Care?
Paint Care is a new program. Well, it started in July, but it's a program growing around the country where the paint manufacturers have taken responsibility for developing programs for people to take their leftover paint.
This is big. I know, I admit, in my garage, there are cans of paint that are they probably date back to the 80s at some point. I mean, people don't necessarily know what they're supposed to do with paint after they use it.
It's a issue that a lot of people have, whether they paint or not. They might have bought a house and they find that the
Sure.
previous owners left the paint in their
People
house.
left them there, yeah.
Or they might have somebody paint their living room and they leave the extra paint back for touch-ups and they don't know what to do with it.
So what is the answer to this long-lasting mystery?
Well, the answer is just take it to one of the paint stores or the household hazardous waste programs that we work with. Paint Care has set up about 100 paint stores throughout the state of Connecticut to take back paint. You can find them from our website. There's probably one in your hometown. And then there are also some transfer stations around the state who will take it back just from their own residents, though.
Now, is there a window? Is there kind of a statute of limitations on how long this paint can have been sitting around?
No, the great thing about Paint Care is that we'll take paint, any brand of paint, no matter how old it is, at any of our drop-off sites. So you don't have to worry about whether it's the same brand of paint where you're bringing it.
Okay, that's not important. It's not like if you have a Stop and Shop can, you can't bring it back to Big Y. It's not like that.
No,
very
not at
different.
all.
Now, what about if you stained your deck and you have deck stain? Does this fall in the same category?
Yeah, it is a little questionable about which products we take, and that's also listed on our website, but it's generally house paint, stains, and clear coatings like varnish and shellac and things like that.
Okay, so if you have questions, go to the website, find out the answers, maybe check with your local paint store as well. They may have some answers for you too.
Most paint stores will take 5 gallons at a minimum, but
Okay.
a lot of them will take more. So if you just call the store, they'll be happy to talk to you and tell you whether they have space to take more than 5 gallons.
All right, and we'll set you up on our website.